Right. All right. Okay, baby. Welcome to the Gridiron. Yeah, well, basically, what we're talking about, great, the New York Football Giants are, because they won football game tonight, and how much we totally despise the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys, because they I hate those two teams. Man, I hope they lose every game this season. If you like this video, maybe share it. That'd be freaking awesome. Also, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel down below and hit that bell. Or next time I go live or put a video out, you'll be notified. And description box below, very top link takes you to my membership page. If you want to help support my channel, it would mean so much to me. I got 3 different membership levels. First one's called the Saquon. Second one's called the Lawrence Taylor. And the third membership level I got, it's called the Gridiron. Each one's got their own little perks to them. So if you want to help support my channel, it would mean so much to me. And also, just a little ways down in the description box, there's 2 additional links. The top one's a Facebook link. It takes you to my Facebook group. It's called the New York Giants to Gridiron. It's my Facebook group. We have over 8,900 members. We're very close to having 9,000 members in the group. It's doing simply marvelous, might I add. Basically, if I'm alive and breathing and if I have internet access, I'm putting stuff in that group darn near 365. And then there's a link underneath it. It's a Twitter link. I'm not calling it any kind of letter of the alphabet, whatever letter Elon Musk wants, but that's on you, bro. I'm not calling that. I'm calling it Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. I'll follow you back. That's an absolute promise. I try to put Giants-related stuff in my Twitter account every day. All right, well, preseason is upon us. You got to take all this stuff with a grain of salt. I got some stuff. This is hold on. There was, obviously there's a ton of guys from the Giants who didn't start, didn't play. Let's see. St. Brown, Goff, Gibbs, Kirby, Rodrigo, Campbell, Aline, Barnes, Sewell, Glasgow, Decker, Zeitler, Ragland. Basically the whole offensive line for the Lions didn't start. Laporta, Wright, Levi, Pico, Hutch, Paschal. A ton of guys. Basically, I guess almost pretty much anybody who's who of the Lions didn't start, or participate. And same thing with the Giants as well, too. So basically, it was the battle of the backups. Herndon got hurt. Locke got hurt. Hopefully, you wish nothing but the best. I haven't heard anything on either one. Obviously, since I don't want anybody getting hurt, so I'm not trying to diss Herndon, but, this is a Giants channel, so I haven't heard anything on Locke. Hopefully, didn't look like it was anything super duper, horrible, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. But Tommy Chicken Cutlet Parmesan did a nice job. It wasn't the nicest night to be out there throwing the ball. Now, I didn't have access to the game because I'm here in South Jersey and I'm around the Philadelphia Eagle nutcases around here. So of course, the Giant game would be blacked out. On the NFL channel, they had the game, but I think you gotta get the all access or something. So you have to pay like $100. I think it is for the year. I got the Sunday ticket, so I watch all the games, so I can see all the Giant games, the regular season games, and also, I'm not going to spend $100 to watch 3 preseason games. Actually, with the NFL channel, we play all the games. So if the game you don't see the game live, you get plenty of chances to see the replay. You can tape the replay, and you can watch it later on or whatever. So I didn't get a chance to see it live, but I was following it like on ESPN. You got the little at the top of the screen. You got the little ball that goes back and forth, and they pick up yards, they complete a pass. So I was able to follow it there. But yeah, once again, you got to take a lot of stuff with a grain of salt. I got to give the Giants a lot of credit. You got to give the Lions a lot of credit. I mean, the Lions, kind of helped set up one of the Giants' scores, I believe it was. I mean, when the Lions went for it, I think it was 4th and 1 at their own 30-something yard line or whatever. They didn't make it. Which helped the Giants out. Then you got to give actually, both. I mean, because second half was not really an offensive powerhouse half for the Giants, the second half. But you got to give the Lions a lot of credit. They moved the ball up and down the field. They just, once they got inside that 5-yard line, that was like the kryptonite. I mean, they just could not plunge over the end zone. Right? So they had a lot of, they certainly had the chances. They just could not, get it over. Once again, of course, it was not their first string either. It was their backup. The first half, the Giants, the defense in there was just very good, very, very good. I mean, they were just, really, they didn't let much of anything. I mean, if you look at overall, the overall yardage here, I mean, was neither team had anywhere near. Let's see where we at here. I mean, 250, I think, was the most. Game case recap, play team stats here. I mean, the Giants had 14. After they made that big stop at the goal line, a big stop, whatever, it would have made it 14-10. But then they were able to run the clock out, which is cool. Right? So, I mean, the Lions had 15 first downs because they had a few nice long drives in the second half. They just couldn't score. Let's see. The Lions had 67 plays. The Giants only had 54. But the Giants had 250 yards of offense. Lions only had 228. Let's see here. The Giants only had 95 passing yards. And again, the Lions only had 110. I mean, my goodness. I mean, yards per pass. Lions had 3 yards per pass. You know how, the Giants were only 3.5. You know how hard it is to be that bad? I mean, three yards a pass. I mean, oof. I mean, I'm sure they won't be doing anything like that in the regular season. Not the Lions. Unless they have Mike Glennon back there. If you got Mike Glennon back there, you might get around 3 yards of pass play. But, other than that, yeah. But actually, they got the highlight here. I mean, Eric Gray, you can see he was fighting. He's out there fighting for a job. I mean, they had Tracy in there, then they put Gray in there, and then they had Turbo in there. Turbo didn't do too bad. I mean, I think like 12 carries for 60, said over 5 yards a carry. Not bad. I mean, obviously, Gray helped himself with the 2 touchdowns. The short plunge over the left-hand side, which was very good. But you see, what he can do. I mean, Gray's not like a burner, where he's going to maybe outrun everybody. But he's got those moves. And I forgot it was number 29 or number 39, I think it was, for the Lions. That dude's jock step is boom, right on the field. I mean, Eric just faked him right. I mean, one step this way, the dude was going this way, and he planted and went the other way. Just, man, embarrassed the heck out of that guy. Giants got 4 sacks, only gave up 2. Cool. Of course, I think the first play that Tommy Chicken Cutler Parmesan went back for a pass, I think he got sacked on. But the Giants had 4. Giants had 155 yards rushing. So they had 27 carries, 155 yards. Of course, 48 of it was on the Eric Gray one. But still, if you take his one long one away, that would be 26 carries for 107 yards. Still 4 yards a carry. We'll take that. Not bad. Not bad. Let's see. The Lions ran the ball 30 times for 118 yards. They ran the ball for 3.9 yards a carry. But, if you take out also here, here we go. Because Hooker, he ran a couple times. Yeah, he ran 4 times for 34 yards, 8.5 yards a carry. Right? So, if you take the quarterback rushing out of here, let's see, okay, so you take that 34 yards out by just Hooker. Boy, it'd be 84 yards. That means that they ran 26 times for 84 yards, basically like 3 yards a carry. So, I mean, the Giants, it wasn't bad. Not bad at all. Once again, it's all the grain of salt, all a little grain of salt. It's just preseason, blah, 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 blah. But, not too bad. It just was not a good night to be out there throwing the football. Apparently, there was a lot of empty seats. Let's see here. A lot of guys got tackles. It was nice. The one interception by Herndon was nice. I mean, it was not. I mean, he threw it back into traffic. There was a couple guys. Let's see. Herndon jumped in front, made a nice interception, and he cut all the way across the field. Hold the ball down there, but then he got tackled. Then he pops it out, and of course the Lions wound up getting. He got smacked pretty good, but he's got to learn to hold on to that ball. But that was a nice interception. But hold on here. Let's see where we at here. Box score. Here we go. So a lot of Giants got in on the tackle parade. A lot of them. Beavers had 5 tackles. Ogofu had 4. Matthew Adams had 4. Christian Holmes had 4. Boogie Basham had 4. Deontay Johnson with 4. Alex Johnson with 4. Muasau with 4. Very good. Gio had 4. David Long Jr. had 3. Trey Hawkins III, he had 3. Herndon with 3. Elijah Chapman with 3. Borders had 2. Ojulari with 2. Whitley with 2. Jordan Phillips with 2. Darnay Holmes had 2. Jordan Riley with 2. Miles Boykin had 1. I guess it was obviously maybe on special teams or something like that. I did. Mario Goodrich, he had 1. Casey Rogers with 1. Dante Turbo Miller had 1. Banks had 1. Drew Phillips with 1. Drew Phillips, that was a nice tackle in the backfield. Very nice tackle in the backfield. So Malik Nabers had 1. Azeez Ojulari had 1. Timmy Horn had 1. DJ Davidson had 1. Johnny Giles, he had 1. So a lot of guys with tackles. Let's see, sacks here. Who got the sack? Boogie Basham, Deontay Johnson, Elijah Chapman, and Whitley. He had 1 too as well. Let's see. Is it Trey Herndon? Very nice interception, but he's got to learn to hold on to that ball. Nice return all the way back all the way across the field and everything, but you wind up giving the ball back to the Lions. Let's see. Kick returns. Isaiah McKenzie had a 26-yarder. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, it was nothing special in the kick game. Both teams did a very good job covering the kicks. I'm just waiting. One of these times, you're really kind of thinking that one of these times, obviously, something's going to open up and somebody's going to take off. I was kind of waiting for like something maybe long with Turbo tonight. Oh, what's up, Ruben? What's up, buddy? Hey, long time no hear. Did you watch the game tonight? Or watch it? I couldn't watch it. I'm down there in South Jersey, so I had to follow it. I was following online. There's some videos popping up. I was following on ESPN, watching the ball moving at the top of the screen and all of that. But I couldn't really necessarily watch it live. But I saw a lot of the they got the highlight, the videos. I saw Gray's 2 touchdowns. Oh, yeah, did you? Oh, good for you. Good. Yeah, I'm down here in South Jersey, so the game was blacked out down here, so I couldn't watch it. I can always watch. They got on the NFL channel. They got the replay. You can, they always show that, so I can always watch that. But I said down here, the game was not being shown live. So usually down here, I'll see one game. Usually they have one giant game live. Now maybe that'll be the Jet game or the Texan game. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, were you joint practice? Yeah, did you? there was no fights tonight, right? I mean, I didn't see anything. I mean, I saw there was some penalties, obviously, but I mean, I didn't see no fighting or nothing like that. So I guess they kind of learned their lesson. I guess the the $200,000 in fines that they got dished out to both teams, almost $250,000. Wow, man! I tell you, apparently, I guess the NFL. I said, if you're gonna have joint practices, we don't want no fights. And I guess the Giants and the Lions didn't quite get that memo. So I mean, that was. I'll tell you what, man. If you were at the joint practices, man, it must have been a lot of fun. I mean, it's nothing like a good fight. You know what I mean, especially get guys in there just swinging and all that stuff, and nobody's going to get hurt. The only thing you get hurt is if you swing and I mean, that's why like when Malik Nabers, I think that might have been the last fight. When he's starting to swing, you don't want him breaking a finger or a hand or something like that. I mean, that would not be good. Because I mean, basically, I mean, maybe you get your frustrations out and all, but the only person you're going to hurt would be yourself. I mean, if you're whatever and you hit somebody's face mask or something like that, break a hand, break a finger, break a couple fingers, man. That's so at least there was not nothing big. I don't even know. Let me see here. I mean, it was some team. We got box score here. We got team stats. Here we go. I mean, it wasn't a ton of penalties, I don't think. Just from my Giant had 10 of them. Wow, for 102 yards. The Lions had 7. Got to clean that up. But, I mean, also a lot of that, too, is it's the first preseason game. Plus, a lot of these guys are just backups, too. Let's see. I mean, nothing really stood out. The one thing was that the Giants got the one time inside the red zone, and they capitalized on it. The Lions, I mean, you got to give them a lot of credit. Once again, it's just a preseason game. The Lions were 0 for 3 in the red zone. You can see the Giants game on stream. Stream. Yes. Okay. Is that? Can I get that on my computer? Or I got it on my phone, or is that on the TV, or what is that? I've never heard of that before. Stream East. I know there's so many services out there, but a ton of them I've never heard of before. And then I said I've never heard of Stream East before. Computer on phones, yeah, okay. Do I have to? Is that free to sign up for Stream East, or do I have to? Is that a monthly subscription kind of thing, or? Because I guess I could pay to see like the NFL Network. You can pay. It's like it's free. Okay, Stream East. All right, I got to remember that then. Okay. The thing is, I'm on. Well, see, you know what? I'm on vacation, and starting Saturday, I'm on vacation, so I won't even be putting any videos out like all next week. But if I remember Stream East, because I'll be in the Dominican Republic, if I can get that, I guess, if I'm down there, as I said, if I can get that, maybe I'll try to remember maybe I can stream the game. Because if I like to at least see, if I can see the game, that'd be fantastic. As I said, but I won't be putting a video out for a while. Yeah, Punta Cana, Cap Cana, in it's called Margaritaville, in Cap Cana, which is in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. Yeah, yep. Yeah, I'm lucky, because I mean, knock on wood, there's no hurricanes coming across or anything like that. So looks like there's supposed to be maybe a couple of days or maybe a little bit of rain. But we're getting there Saturday, and we're leaving the following Sunday. So we're there for we're there for 9 days, not 9 full days, but we're there for 9 days. And it looks like a couple of the days might have like a 50% chance of rain or something like that. Paradise Island. Have you been there before? I mean, I've heard it's really, really nice. my wife wanted to go there. We haven't been there. We go to Mexico quite a bit. We've gone to Jamaica a couple times, but we've never been to Dominican Republic. Oh, yeah. There you go. Oh, cool. The nice thing is that on YouTube, right? I mean, you just type in the resort and there's people that go around there and they videotape it. And when it first opened up, it was a couple of years ago, I think it was. So some people did some videotaping of the resort when it was pretty new. Maybe it was only open for a month or two or whatever it was, and people going around videotaping. So it was like 2 videos that I saw. I'm sure there's quite a few more. They were like 10, 15 minutes long, people going around videotaping the bars and the rooms and the restaurants and all that stuff. It looked pretty nice. So, it's something different. So we usually go to Mexico and Jamaica, but we're looking for something else, something different. So we're going to try the Dominican Republic out, see how it works out. Yeah, we're very, very excited. Very, very excited about going there. I mean, if it works out well, yeah, because we've been to Mexico, I think like 4 or 5 times. We've been to Jamaica twice, So, I mean, if this works out well, they're supposed to have, they got a brewery there. There's some nice restaurants there. It looks like it's, got quite a few pools and everything. The temperature is supposed to be nice. Temperature look like, on my phone, it looked like it's like high of about 88, somewhere around there. Hopefully the pool water is nice. So, I mean, if everything's fine, we'll probably wind up going back there. Yeah, really, really looking forward to it. Is our one vacation a year that we go on. I mean, my son will be coming with us too, so we're really looking forward to it. But it's nice. I mean, because we wind up going before basically the season starts. The regular season starts. So I usually, whenever I'm down there, I'm always missing like one of the preseason games with my videos here. But I forgot which one I missed. I was down in Mexico last year, and I forgot I missed one of the games. I can't remember what game it was. But I was down there. But I come back. I'll be ready for the. I should be back in time for the Jet game. That's for sure. Without question. But I mean, you got to take. What do we got here? Mango with cheese eggs. Oh yeah, okay. Mango with cheese eggs. Salami. Okay. All right. I'm up for that. I like eggs. I like salami. Try it for breakfast. Okay, cool. Yeah, because we always go out and we always eat breakfast. Always, yeah. I mean, especially because my wife, mango is smashed. Oh, is that what it is? Okay, I never heard of that before. Okay, because I don't drink, but my wife drinks. So yeah, she wants to get something in her stomach before she starts drinking. You know what I mean? Because if you don't have something in your stomach, you get tipsy pretty quickly. So she tries. We always have breakfast. We always go out and have breakfast. So so to start the day off. But okay, mango. All right, I'll have to check that out. Cool. All right, thank you. Appreciate it. So there was with this, hopefully Locke's not that badly injured. I was kind of wondering, like, if because we let Rourke go, right? If Locke couldn't come back in the game, I mean, I don't want to sound like the Grim Reaper, but say if something happened to chicken cutlet parmesan, what was going to? I mean, what was happening then? So it's going to be interesting to see if the Giants are starting to scan the waiver wire or whatever, right? To see if they start bringing a quarterback in here. I'm interested to see what exactly what happened to Locke. I'm not exactly sure. I mean, I seen a video. He got through it past the guy, like hit him or something like that. And he's like, then all of a sudden he's just starting to limp or something like that. So it was and then he went down. So it looked like it was anything like super horrible. Like he, tore his ACL or, tore his Achilles or something like that. So it didn't look anything super horrible, but we'll have to keep an eye out there on him. I mean, with the, this game, it's nice to get it, get the game under your belt. As I said, there was some good and there was some bad, like with Campbell when he was when the Lions had the ball down deep, I mean, they could have kicked a bunch of field goals. When they get down inside the 5 and all that, but I mean, you're only going to, I mean, what is preseason? You're going to learn more from trying to run a play inside the 5 than you are just kicking a 19-yard field goal or whatever it was. So I mean, and the Lions easily could have certainly had some more points. Now I'm also kind of wondering that, if this was a regular season game in the first half when the Lions went for it on 4th down and what was 1 inside their own 40, kind of wondering if during the regular season, if they would have gone for that, or if they would have punted it away, because he seems like a gambler. I mean, he wound up, I don't want to, he seemed like he made a couple questionable calls. Again, the championship game, a lot, being maybe a little too aggressive at points instead of maybe just taking the points or whatever. I wonder if he learned his lesson or not. But you got to give Campbell some credit there. But all in all, it was a nice win. It was not a night that's conducive for I guess big time offensive plays, especially if you don't have your big time players in there. It was the weather was lousy. Let's see where it was just. I said the Giants didn't even have 100 yards passing. Giants were only 2 out of 11 on 3rd downs. They were 1 for 1 on 4th, which is good. So they only wound up with 250 yards. They only got sacked 2 times, which was cool. They did a nice job running the ball. Nothing super spectacular. Going to be interesting to see, because you want to get some cohesiveness with your first unit, right? With Daniel Jones, it'd be interesting to see. Does he play or do they play or who plays the second game? And then, of course, a lot of times that third game, is a lot of times that's when that's when the battle is on for those final positional spots. So you want to get a lot of those backup guys in there as much as possible. So be interesting to see when they take on the Texans. I'd be just, I don't know, scratching my head if they don't get trying to get some of the offensive line in there. Because I see, when I was seeing the highlights, I was seeing all the guys in there, Kubas and Kajust and Schlotman, whatever, I've seen all the offensive linemen were in there. So everybody was getting a chance, but are we going to have the starting offensive line in there, right? I don't think Evan Neal is going to be possibly a part of that, at least on the second game anyway. But we're going to get, as I said, we're going to see the offensive line in there. We're going to see Daniel Jones in there, because to go the whole preseason and because you want that cohesiveness, especially on the offensive line, right? Also, another thing that'd be interesting to see. When does John Michael Schmitz come back? Because he's losing some valuable time. You want to get in there and you want to, get established with your guard to your left of you, your guard to your right of you. You want to build the cohesiveness there. So that's going to be something very interesting as well to see too. I'm very interested to see, do they bring Nabers in? Does he get some time in there? How does Robinson get some time? Does Hyatt get some time? How much time does Slayton wind up getting? So very, very interesting. But all in all, a win's a win. It's very, very good. Very, very good. The defense, the first, I'll tell you what, the first half, they really, really, really seemed good. Just while I was watching, following on the computer. Second half, the Lions kind of went up and down the field a few times, but they held them out of the end zone. That's cool. But it's nice to be 1-0. It's nice to be 1-0. That's for sure. Because remember, last year we went down to Detroit. We didn't play too bad of a game, but we lost it on, we lost by touchdown. And one of the touchdowns that Detroit had, they returned the punt back for a touchdown. And that's the main reason why we lost the game. But that was, we lost by a touchdown. So it's nice to, regardless if it's just a preseason game, and it's always nice to win. Now, if you look at the Ravens, I can't remember what the number was, but I can't remember how many games in a row that the Ravens won, but the Ravens won a ton of preseason games in a row. And it finally got snapped. I'm going to call them the Redskins. I think the Commanders finally snapped the Ravens winning streak. Hold on, I'm going to type this up here. Just goes to show you. How many games in a row did the Ravens win in preseason? Let me see. 24 straight preseason games. Date back to 2016. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Yep. The Ravens lost to the Commanders on Monday. I guess it was August 21st or something like that, snapping their NFL record, 24 consecutive preseason victories. 24 games in a row the Ravens won. Right, so they take their preseason very seriously. Obviously you want to get you put the guys out there. You have a game plan and all of that and everything, but they take it seriously. 24 games in a row. Now, if you're going back, right now, you can't go back. It's not so much 8 full seasons because go back 4 years or 5 years ago playing 4 preseason games in a season. But and we're playing 3, 24 games in a row. It would be going back 8 seasons before they even lost. So, right, the Ravens take that. So regardless, preseason or not, I would much rather at the end of the preseason be 3-0 than 2-1 or 1-2 or 0-3. So, but anyway, a win's a win. Ruben, it's good talking to you, brother. Good talking to you. So I'm on vacation, so I won't be back again until the 19th, August 19th. Yeah, so we're coming home on August 18th. And I'll probably do a video like August 19th. So I'll be gone for a while. But Ruben, mango with cheese, cheese, eggs, and salami. Okay, I like salami, I like cheese, and I like eggs. That's almost what I actually almost that's almost what I have for an omelet. I have a bacon cheese omelet. So bacon, so instead of salami, I have bacon. I have cheese, I have eggs, so that almost sounds like some type of an omelet I always have. So I'll have to when I go down there, I'll ask. I'll see if I can get myself some of that. So that sounds good. So Ruben, good talking to you, man. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for hanging in there. All right. Enjoy the preseason game next week. I'll try to get Stream East in there. Stream East. I'll type that in. I'll see if I can get that when I'm down there. So thanks for the heads up. I greatly appreciate it. All right, guys. Giants win 14-3. Start the preseason off 1-0. That's better than 0-1. So whoever spent any time listening to me live, thank you. Or if anybody's going to spend any time watching the replays, once again, thank you so much for the bottom line. It means the world to me. So always, you guys stay safe out there and go Giants. Woo! Oh, yeah.